You wake up praying for peace, I wake up praying to ruin it.
I don't set alarms, bitch, I set fires. Your good moves just ammo, and I'm the supplier. You sipping coffee, I spit in the cup. Best part of my day is fucking yours up. I'm that bad decision you regret too late. Let not get the door, you can't escape. Every smile you fake is another face I break. I'm the crack in the mirror like the dude choking on cake. Best part of my day is fucking yours up. Your routine ain't safe, wanna show up. Your mood is my massacre, your lunch is my feast. Your bedtime's the grave and I tuck you in deep. Your playlist skips, your place with death flow, OMG. Your happy thoughts ain't shit to me. I'll trick you while walking out the door, make you bite the curb just to settle the score. You late to work, that's me in disguise. Red light stack up, watch your patience die. I slash your tires while you pray for luck. Best part of my day is fucking yours up. Your happiness cracked to my boots, can your teeth. Your laughter drowns in a puddle beneath. You played a good day, too bad it's mine. On the shadow behind you, with violence in mind.
I don't need therapy, I don't need victims, I don't need peace, I need friction. Every excuse you scream gets cut. The best part of my day is fucking yours up.
I turn schedules into funerals. I turn plans into holes in the ground. I don't smile unless you're in a bad mood. I don't laugh unless it's your throat my hands around. Best part of my day is fucking yours up. Fucking yours up. Fucking yours up. Fucking yours up. I treat your ribcage like a xylophone play till it's mapped out of tune. Turn your wind into your face, scatter teeth across the room. I don't squash beef, I'm marinated in your blood. Serve it up bare while your family chops or sound of a thud. I've been spies to the break in my fist. Your face is feedback, and I love practicing on it. I drag your body through the street without a fucking care to light you up so the whole block smells like she covered in bird hair. Your excuses leaked out, call it shooting star. I cut your throat just to watch how far. Call me a scope, I remodel with blades. Carve my initials until your heartbeat fades. Every scream's a blade, press in your lungs, and I'll stick to the ending where silence comes. You claimed it tomorrow, I'm going to plot. Best part of my day is fucking yours up on the spot.
Have a nice day, and remember, smile, bitch, be chillin' it.
In the garden with my ego. Everything I'm touching, trying to go wherever we go. In the garden with my ego. Everything I'm touching, trying to go. Now it's turning temperature up. I wanna see a little sweat dripping. Let's dip inside of your brain. Now you talking to me, tell me you love me. I don't believe it, but I like that. Give me your body, I'll give it right back. Give me your body, I'll give it right back. Give me your body, I'll give it right back. I'll give it right back. Give me your body. I think I heard a ticket go. In the garden with my ego. Everything I'm touching, I'm trying to go wherever we go. In the garden with my ego. Everything I'm touching, trying to go. Now it's turning temperature up. I wanna see a little sweat dripping. Let's dip inside of your brain. Now you talking to me, tell me you love me. I don't believe it, but I like that. Give me your body, I'll give it right back. Give me your body, I'll give it right back. Give me your body, I'll give it right back. naturally for me in the blood. I gotta hustle, yeah, I love it. If I'm in the zone, then you can't touch it. I like the audio devices, I never guess. Honestly, I could disappear and you never see me. I got a bad habit of making it look easy. Just believe me. Turn the cameras off, it's getting steamy. Only real ones allowed it. Floating, that's how they found me. Meditating, channeling my energy all around me. On their head like a bounty. Kill them, I'm sleeping soundly. Focus until I'm running the numbers up like accounting. Let's turn the temperature up. I wanna see a little sweat dripping. Let's dip inside of your brain. Like talking to me, tell me you love me. I don't believe it, but I like that. Give me your body, give it right back. Give me your body, give it, yeah.
I fucking love that song. That's Cheat Code by the Kids. The first one was The Best Part of My Day is Fucking Yours Up by Death Lord. That's a good song. You know what happened today, right? What is today? Today is Thursday. So tomorrow we're going to have some fun with the courts if you would like to participate in Meade County. I'm going to employ all of you, not literally for monetaries, but I'm going to ask a lot of you for help. We're going to try to make as many phone calls tomorrow as possible to the courts so we can find out how many people failed to appear yesterday and how many people got warrants issued for failure to appear. And then I want comments on why Chris Ryder is more special than the rest of these people that didn't show up to court today but got warrants issued for them. Another angle. Or what the fuck, bro? I hate spiders. Did you see that shit? Fuck you. Bro, I almost fucking dropped down on my head like Spider-Man. That shit freaked me out. Oh yeah, I got his ass. I thought it was a hair floating, and then I looked at it for a second. I was like, that motherfucker's got legs. Good thing it's just an orb weaver. Bro, I really do not like spiders. I'm not afraid of a whole lot of shit in life, but spiders are definitely one of them. And that might be slightly triggered by acid and mushroom experiences when I was younger. So spiders are not my favorite. I play with tarantulas, but like black widows, brown recluses, wolf spiders, little fucking tiny ones that you don't know where they go when you lose sight of them for just a second. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that bother me. Did that come? Did you see him dropping down on camera? Could you see that shit? Fuck you, bro. It's getting warm. That's what's happening. Look at that. We got another little bug right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a spray in here. We got a spray. The outside's wanting to come in. Yeah, maybe it'll be on camera. There's a fucking... It looked like a hair, like, just dropping down right here. But it wasn't a hair. It had little legs. I almost flicked it thinking it was a hair. But yeah, anyway, I have too dark for me to see. Yeah. I have I have bar complaints for anybody that wants to put those in against Clay. He put in a motion with the court noticing his medical stuff yesterday, and somehow that excused him from being in court, and he didn't have to have a stand-in, which is usual procedure for a lawyer that's not going to make it, and has continued to drag the court on. So he's put himself in an ethics violation zone. The only thing with ethical violations and putting in bar complaints in Kentucky is you can't do it over the phone. You have to fill out their little thing, and then you have to get it notarized. And then you're not supposed to talk about it according to their rules. So for anybody that is serious about putting in a complaint against Clay, generally it would be people in Kentucky that live there. But I have a skeleton complaint essentially written up citing all of the appropriate Kentucky ethic rules that he's violating, specifically around his health and failing to appear to multiple court dates. So if you're interested in that, send me an email. I'll send you an instructions list on how you fill it out, get it notarized, where to submit it, and what it needs to say in there. Was the prosecutor there today? Yeah. So essentially, Griftifer did not show up to court today. His lawyer didn't show up to court today, and that was just okay. There was an order for him and his lawyer to appear. Yesterday, his lawyer put in a motion saying that he wasn't going to be there because of his health shit. And Christopher didn't even show up today. I don't know of any fucking court in America where you have a standing order to appear in person and the defendant at least doesn't show up and then doesn't get a fucking warrant issued for him. I've never heard of some shit like that ever. It don't matter if your lawyer don't show up. You still have to fucking show up unless that order to appear has been changed, and it wasn't. Now, granted, the courts have inherent authority to do whatever the fuck they want at the end of the day, but I still think it's really, really funny that you had a bunch of people today that didn't show up for court, and all of them had warrants put out for them for failure to appear, except for Chris. And unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure that Clay's motion didn't mention Chris. Pretty sure it didn't mention Chris. Guess no justice for JJ? Guess not. So I'm going to spend tomorrow calling the courts, asking them about some of this stuff. I'm going to make a video about this because this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. You don't show up to court and you get your court it continued for 60 fucking days or 30 days and no warrant gets issued. Nobody asks any questions about why you ain't there. Wild. And not only on top of that, he's going to have to deal with another bond revocation. So while I was live streaming the other night, some of you might have missed it, but somebody came in and told me that old Griftifer, Chris, had reached out to Wave News, local media in Kentucky, and tried to tell them that JJ Scarborough paid fucking this dude to go down there and record in front of Chris's house, which didn't happen. I've already told you I paid him to do that. But he called this media company. Griftifer, now mind you, he has no contact order. That means no direct contact, no third-party contact, right? So Griftifer calls the fucking media company, talks to some reporter, and tells him a whole a whole smorgasbord of lies. And what happens? That reporter that Chris called turned around and called JJ. What is that? That is the most blatant level of third-party contact you could ever fucking have right there. Hey, stupid, you can't cause contact with JJ. When you call a reporter and you tell the reporter lies and then they turn around and call JJ, you just cause third-party contact. So that's another thing he's going to have to... He's so fucked it's not even funny. He's supposed to have trial with, in like a month? That's not going to happen. So I think I'm going to spend some time pointing out the failures of the Attorney General, because the Attorney General at the end of the day is responsible for, advocating for the victims of the state in Kentucky in cases like this. And not doing that. Then the courts are just getting like punked by this old fart. Like he could just say, I've got medical issues. I wonder what he's got on this judge. I think maybe this judge might be in a little bit too deep, because it seems like Clay's just allowed to walk all over him. Like the judge is Clay's little bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? I know I got some of you cats from the court that will be in here watching, or you'll watch later. Yeah. That's the perception that we're all getting is old judge is a little bitch that lets this old man walk all over him. Did they used to fuck or something back in the day? Does the judge have like a gay thing with Clay? I'm just guessing or asking. Is that a thing? They're swingers? They might be, bro. They might be, because this is some fucking shit that I ain't never seen before. But yeah, my email's been posted. If you're in Kentucky, you want to get a notarized complaint and go turn all that shit in, mail it to them, whatever, email it. Let me know. I've essentially already written the complaint up. Something is amuck, very much so. Very much so. I've never seen some shit like that. You just don't show up to court and it's cool? What? What? Dave flunked out of high school, never got his GED. Yeah. What do you think of this blue light? It's a little softer on the eyes, yeah? A little harsh to look at, so we're trying to ease it with the light. Bro, I mean, right? I wish I could just not show up for my court dates and it's all gravy. What the fuck? Oh, man. There's something funky going on there. This judge is like a joke. This judge is a fucking joke. Oh, Johnny Flexive did another video of you. You guys like my post today? That triggered some of you fucking retards. Thought I was talking to you. Sup, Peckerwood? Yeah, Chris really likes my Peckerwood tattoo. He fucking took a screenshot of that shit. Uses it in his thumbnails. I watch XX. Should we finish the other half of his dog walking video? Should we make that like a whole different live stream, or should we do that in this one? Hmm. The panel was the funniest part. Yeah. Okay, maybe we should watch it. That shit totally devolved after that. Yeah. A certain lawyer may have made disparaging comments about you as well in Lax Live, I heard. Laxatives? Oh. What lawyer? Which lawyer? One of the ones I've already fucking punked already? Figures. Boy, for all the money you spent on that law degree, sucks to have a fucking convicted felon with a GED make you look stupid as shit, don't it? While he's smoking pot. Yeah, that usually tends to get under them kind of people's skin, so. Oh, Thailand? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fucking idiot. You fucking idiot, Newman. DCMA. Yeah, I know. They live by each other. They're probably gay for each other, bro. Newman likes the lady boys, apparently, allegedly. So maybe John's just the fluffy version of the lady boy he can get when he's in the States. And check this motherfucker out. If you're in here, hell yeah. Says let's finish the dog walk. If he did a new stream about me, see, I don't want that to get buried in this. This is about Newman, so I might have to end this and start another one. I got to make a thumbnail. We got to put his face on there, so you know. We'll start putting their names in my titles and shit. So when people go and search for them, you're gonna find me too. That's called search engine optimization. For those of you that were wondering, SEO. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. You act so fruity on your streams, bro. I don't know why you do it. What's wrong with being fruity, homie? I'm comfortable with myself, okay? I think it makes you uncomfortable to watch me be so comfortable. Gotta get the milk flowing. Trying to work out what his number is in your duplex complex. Bro, I have multiple duplexes built in many mines right now. If you need a place to crash, I got you. Is Tiffany a man? She looks like a dude. Maybe. I don't even know, bro. Only the receiver is fruity. Fucking receiving or giving anything to no dude. It's fun to joke, but it's not going any further than a joke. You come over here and try to touch me, we're gonna have problems. Can I get a 2-bedroom? Whose head do you want space in? Hey, it's so funny. I made that post today, and I had a couple of you probably in here. You're like, this is cringe, or you're not in anybody's head. Yeah, I am. Yeah, the fuck I am, bro. You better believe it. What? Have you been missing some things over the last year, 2 years? Yeah. You think Tiffany pegs Chris? Hey. So looking for spiders? Fuck yeah. Paranoid now. I like spiders, dude. Let's see. You says he did live, huh? Oh, he did. All right, I guess we'll watch it. All right. So the title of this is Why Won't You Debate a Self-Admitted Loser Who Shoved Things Up His Ass? But I think it's funny that you'll debate what you consider murderous, extorting police officers. You'll actually beg them to talk to you. What is he? How does he refer to the cops all the time? That he begs to fucking have conversations with them like a little bitch? He's doing his laundry, I guess. Whoa. We need a filter. Come on. I think I hit a nerve. Give me your body, I'll give it right back.
I was gonna start a stream, but then I got high. No, I didn't, 'cause I got a job. I was gonna start another stream, but I didn't get high.
You finally got a job? YouTube dream's not working out for you?
Aha, Sue Baker, yes. Even though he thinks about me, has done 17 hours of videos about me, he lives in my head. This is going to be the last video about that idiot.
You counted all the hours? 17 hours?
Peter Griffin, what's up? Engineer X, what's up? I am the CLIT commander, what's up? I'm not pronouncing that. Peter Griffin, Carlos Ponte, what's up? I am Margate, what's up, brother? I was going to do a live stream, but then he got high. Every 5 minutes, he was going to raise his kids too, but then he got high. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ra-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Because he put it up high. He put it up high. His cell phone's up high. Deacon Jones, what's up? Sue Baker thinks that she is super fly, but then she got high. The big head? You want the big head? My head's already big, bro. There. You happy? No big head. I'm too close to the camera. Fitz Cam, Brandon Mitchell, Tony, the world famous dog walker, easier for you to say. Return of Beware Moose. Good evening. How are you, William? Joey Peeps, Mr. Denicola, Mr. John Denicola. Wish I could have met him down in Pensacola. AV Designs, Mike Cucumber. Want a piece of lemon pound cake? Did you find the kidnappers and drugs in my pound cake? Ethan Comer, what's up? All right, guys, let's start this stream. So, as you know, there's a former cop watcher, failed cop. According to his best friend came to my event, Autopalooza 2025, and in front of about 150 people, he said, let's face it, Direct D is a failed cop watcher. That's what he told everybody. And then the dummy had him on his show like a week later.
You that were wondering why you don't see Auditing Erie County come into my chat anymore, or I don't fuck with that dude, is for exactly what he just said. I don't fuck with people like that. So while you might think it's funny, I'm glad that you said something, because now I just weeded out somebody that I don't need to be talking to, because what kind of worthless piece of shit goes into a room of people that don't like somebody that you claim to be friends with and then talk shit about them? Doesn't make any sense to me. So I did. I called Auditing Erie County and I confronted him about this, and he admitted to it. Told him that's some fucking bitch shit. What? What the fuck kind of dude are you? So if you fuck with that cat, just be mindful of that. His idea of, associating, or he don't give a fuck about you. He only cares about this really opened my eyes right here to how he feels about himself. He wants to be like this #1 cop watcher, the best ever. He wants to be better than Long Island Audits. Like, it's a little competition for him too, but he won't admit it. This gave me some fucking insight into that big time. Big time. Failed cop watcher. You should read our fucking text messages. I'm like, what do you mean failed cop watcher? You think being on the internet and being a fucking YouTuber is the end all be all, homie? No, it's not. Failed cop watcher. That's like you're a failed doctor, a failed lawyer, a failed cop, or some kind of fucking actual job that means some shit, and then you fail at it. This don't mean fucking shit, bro. Yeah, that gave me some great insight right there. I'm glad that you keep bringing it up, because I wasn't going to talk about Auditing Erie County, but yeah, he's not lying. Very, very true. That's what I'm saying. These little like high school clique fucking fag shit that they got going on, like it's weird. It's really weird. Because I wouldn't do something like that. Even if we're not friends, if we associate on a regular basis and there's a group of people that are talking shit about you, and I'm not of the same opinion, I'm not going to join in just so I can be part of the cool guys. I'm going to say something to all you motherfuckers, just like I did the other night about Todd talking shit to Secret Courtship that comes into my channel. You know what I mean? I blocked a bunch of my channel members and told all of you to go fuck off because of what I saw you entertaining over there and you participating in it. Yeah, that's just the difference between me and you. I'm not going to go and talk shit about you behind your back in front of a whole bunch of fucking people. That's some bitch-made shit right there. Not even funny. I wonder why. I don't know, bro. I don't know. A failed cop watcher? That's funny. That's just funny that's even a thing. Like, imagine saying you're calling somebody a failed auditor. Like, bro, it's cringe to even call yourself that in the first place. Oh, now David will try and get a hold of ASAP. Oh, I don't, bro. Oh, it's childish click shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. They can all suck my fucking taint.
So, let's see. Direct D used to be a cop watcher. He was a good cop watcher. He was. He did everything right. He was falsely arrested a few times. And then he realized that the courts don't give a damn about the law, and the ultimate sovereign citizens are judges. And they screwed him in court. They did him wrong. And then instead of him, he found that out the hard way. And then he started turning. He turned heel all of a sudden. And from what I understand, he was never really an activist. He was just pissed off from his history with the Arizona law enforcement that he wanted to get back with him, and he used auditing as that platform to do it.
Well, this dude's all over the place. He's a failed cop watcher, but he was using auditing to get back at them, and he has an angry history. Even though I just put out a video about why I got into cop watching to begin with, this is fucking cringe right here. Did you go live so you could just cry about me and not make any fucking sense? He started to turn. What turn? What turn?
And he thought he was going to go in the court and flex, and he did the same thing like Lane Myers pretty much, and they both...
Yeah, that's what we all think we're doing. Yeah, you too. You thought you were going to go into the court and flex, and what happened with all that, John?
Figured out that there is no real constitutional law or freedoms in this country. So he went and turned heel, and then he started with if you don't get arrested, you all suck. If you don't do it the way I do, you all suck. And then he started some stuff with Chris Ryder over.
If you don't get arrested, you all suck. I'm pretty sure I've been telling people that you're stupid if you take an arrest. There's no reason to take an arrest. Man, we're just up here fucking saying all kinds of misinformation about me. Where'd you get a job at? You gonna be making money now?
Were a joint from the 90s, and then he started becoming friends with a jailer, and he started hanging out with government parasites and doing all kinds of backdoor like frauditor troll stuff. And
I talked to his biggest enemy. He's so mad about that. He is so fucking mad about his feelers are so hurt. He's hurt on the inside. Jerry, talk to him. I fucking hate that guy so much.
Now he thinks he's some intellectual. Let's get one thing straight. I'm turning 50 on Tuesday, right? So I think he's 36. So when he was 2 years old, shitting himself, I was doing activism. Okay? He's at least 25 years behind.
I was doing activism. I didn't pay my taxes. I got mad about my taxes, and that's what happened. So funny. Bro, I was up here telling me that I did cop watching because I'm angry at my history or some shit. And you literally have told us that you started this stuff because of fucking taxes and you're angry about it. Like, the only reason you do any of this is because of your fucking history, and you're still mad about it. I got a phone call from this motherfucker talking to the tax lady bitching about having to pay $200 and something on his property tax. Like, when am I ever going to own my property? I bought this property in 2005. When am I ever going to own it? Are you serious, bro? Like, what the fuck? No, I don't cop watch or do any of this because I'm angry at what happened in my past. I went to prison because I robbed somebody. I broke the fucking law. I deserve to sit in a cell for as long as I sat there, and it's nobody's fault but my own, you fucking retards. Stop projecting your own problems with me. I've accepted that I'm a dumbass and went to prison because of me. It's nobody else's fault. It's my fucking fault. I don't cop watch. I don't have a disregard for the government because of that. I didn't even know corruption was a fucking thing when I went to prison. Oh, man. You're right. I had no idea about none of this shit until recently. And it's sad that my understanding of it has become more complete than yours when you've had, what did you say, 30-something fucking years? You absolute moron. You couldn't figure this shit out in 30 fucking years. Like the old fucking dudes in the industry I used to work in crying about shit. I'm going to do another stream and watch this separately from this one tomorrow.
Jaime, and he started and already finished within 5 years. That was his whole run. Because
oh, don't let people like this tell your story. This is what the fuck. He started and finished in 5 years. That's it. It's oh my god, this is fucking great. Oh man.
because he went too hard and too fast, and he figured out the hard way what it's all about in this country. He didn't think to pull it back some. So now he turned heel, and message how rough looks. So then he started going after everybody. First it was Chris Ryder, then it was San Joaquin for whatever reason. I don't care if you like these people or not, but who is he? Who is direct?
For whatever reason. These guys are so funny. For whatever reason, doesn't matter that he calls in and admits that he's a fucking giant sack of shit. Oh man, this is great. This is great. I just go after people for whatever reason, huh?
Dummy to be telling anybody anything. Like, your whole accomplishment is you cop watch for a few years, then you got caught up in court. They beat you down even though it was unlawful. You got a beating in court, and then you fled, and now you're like a refugee living in a steel container that they use for child trafficking overseas. And you hooked up some internet, and now all of a sudden you're authority on everything.
At this point, I think it's a jealousy thing with these cats. They all say the same thing. Are you morons deaf? I know you sit in here and you watch my streams. I'm a refugee. I live in northern Arizona in Apache County, just off the 40 between Snowflake and Concho. Okay, on 37 acres that I fucking own. In a house that I built. The storage container's actually over there. I think it's jealousy at this point. They all got like, well, how is this a thing that when Chris points out how stupid that you people are, that you avoid me, I make legitimate fucking complaints about these retards, and your immediate go-to is he lives in a storage container and he's a refugee hiding from warrants. You talk about my kids and my ex and my weed consumption. The personal attacks when I point out how much of a fucking pussy you are for avoiding me all the time really, really shows your level of intelligence. And your inability to say anything of fucking value, too. Wow. It's got to be jealousy, dude. I don't understand it other than that. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you're in a laundry room in the apartment complex that you live in. What? Who cares? What the fuck does that even mean? Oh man. Just remember, John, and anybody else that likes to talk shit about where I live, whatever, it doesn't matter what structure you live in. Whatever fucking structure that you live in right now, I could probably put 200 of them on my property. Just remember that. Whatever little fucking box that you live in, I could put 200 of them on my property. How many of my little houses can you put on your property, beach? Shut the fuck up.
And in the past 2 weeks, he's figured out about the Israel-Palestine conflict, something I've been studying since 2004, right? And he's going to challenge everybody. So he challenges me. First, he comes at me over and over and over again, talking about my event and calling it Fraudapalooza. I ignored him. Then he repeatedly claimed that I was invited to the first one.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings?
I was invited to the first one. Really? Who invited you? Because I didn't. And it's my event.
So you're the only one that gave out invitations? I don't think so.
So that's another lie. Just lie on top of lie. He's literally he's doing it just like Frauditor Troll. He's turned into Frauditor Troll. As a matter of fact, they were blowing each other on a live stream not too long ago. And he was like, I have a special guest for you. And he brings Frauditor Troll on. Like, what does that prove, you idiot? That you've sunk into the level of Frauditor Troll? The biggest grifter on the internet? The guy who defrauded his whole audience? That's what you've sunk in. And ooh, yeah. You thought that was going to goad me to come on your channel? You're not going to get what you want from me.
Bro, to actually talk to this dude at this point would be pointless. It would be entertaining, but it would be fucking pointless. Goad you to come onto my channel? No, dummy. No. What I'm doing is exactly what you're showing us, pissing you off. See, this is like I'm making little personal digs at these retards and they don't even understand it. Like you're literally giving me an example that what I'm doing is fucking working, you absolute stupid fuck. I had Frauditor Troll up here just to piss you off, idiot. You and a couple other people, but predominantly you. You're too stupid to realize that. Goad you into talking to you. Bro, I've already listened to you talk to a cop that fucking dog walked you. There is absolutely no point in me trying to have any type of intelligent conversation with you because you lack the intelligence to have it. What the fuck are we even going on about here? I don't want to talk to this dude at this point. You can claim that I backed out all you want, but that's not really what happened, and you can just keep telling yourself your own lie until you believe it. I think it's just fucking hilarious. You have no idea what's going on. These people are so fucking stupid. It's not even funny. Oh my God, dude. It triggered him so bad to have Frauditor Troll up there. Do I think that meant that he was going to come up and like want to like talk to me all of a sudden? No, dummy. I'm fucking with your head, you stupid piece of shit. And you know what would be the ultimate fuck with this dude's head? Is if I had Donut Operator up here talking shit about him. Woo, that'd be a fucking winner, wouldn't it? It'll never happen, but it would be funny. Now, second runner-up to Donut Operator is Audit the Audit. I might be able to get Audit the Audit to come up here and talk to me. I know that'll piss him off too. He will be so angry that it's happening, and knowing he is the subject of it, he will be compelled to fucking watch it. He won't be able to avoid it. He'll tell everybody, I didn't watch that stuff. He fucking watched it. I bet you he did. Yeah. Mr. Activist. Been activist for a long time. Homie, I've been playing psychological games with older dudes and younger dudes than you for a fucking long time. Welcome to the Thunderdome. This is what you win with. He watches all your stuff. Oh, I know. We should just fuck. But I'd give him a good pounding. Yeah, I'd give him a good pounding.
For me, bro. So he's like, he kept begging and making videos.
I'm freezing. Got started from a female cop and that's not what happened either.
So I finally said, you want to debate? Put up $1,000. We'll go on a neutral channel and we'll let the audience decide. And if he's so confident with his B-list movie villain tattoos, if he's so confident, why doesn't he take my money? Thanks for the super chats, everybody. I appreciate that. So instead he goes, oh, John wants to do a game show. No, it's called a wager. You think you're smart. You think you're tough. You think you're everything.
Yeah, he is watching. Game show? You would definitely have had to have watched this shit to pick up on that shit. I didn't see that in the comments anywhere. I didn't post anything about that. That was buried probably an hour and a half, 2 hours in a live stream. So, yeah.
You look like a T-move movie villain, bro. And you get high every 2 seconds. Like, this is your legacy, bro. Failed cop watcher. Failed in court. They destroyed you, even though it was unfair.
He's just giving us a list of reasons why he won't talk to me, it seems like.
You thought you're like, this is fine. I'll just appeal this to another circuit and blah 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 blah. You're pushing a big boulder up a steep hill, buddy. And if you were so confident in yourself, you would put up the money and take my money. Why won't you take my money if you're so smart?
I'm going to make a comment about the money thing, but I just had a realization of something here. Okay, folks. Now, bear with me for a second. Does this not look like an older version of Chili de Castro? Delete laws right here. Tell me this does not look like a fucking older version. Are you Chili's dad? Are you Chili's long lost daddy? I just fucking hit me like a ton of bricks right now when I was watching this. Like, bro, you look just like this motherfucker, except maybe 100 years older or something. Is that your daddy? Chili, is this your dad? Chili, are you watching? Tell me he does not look just fucking like him, except a little bit older. Actually, I think Chili's like older than you, ain't he? About the same age. But yeah, you might as well be his dad. You look older than him. Tell me that doesn't look just fucking like him. Yeah, they're the same age, but it doesn't matter. That's his daddy. Oh, man, that's funny as fuck. John, if that was the norm kind of thing, if putting up $1,000 to talk to you and play some fucking game was the norm, I might buy into it, but it's not the norm. I'm not going to jump through hoops for you, fat boy. I'm just going to point out how you're creating stipulations that you didn't create with anybody else while claiming you're the master debater. You'll debate anybody. Yeah. It wouldn't be a good of me to participate in that because you don't do that with anybody else. If that was like a standard that he did normally, then it would look like I was pussing out on something 100%. But you didn't do this before. So it looks like you're pussing out by creating barriers and stipulations that you didn't create with anybody else. So that's the psychological fucking angle here that I think some of his people ain't even realizing. It makes him look really fucking bad to be talking about $1,000 all the time. Homie, that's not your norm. If it was your norm, then I would look like the puss. Yeah, for sure. But you are.
and you know so much. So his live streams consist of literally him getting high every 5 minutes. And
Bro, this dude keeps like mentioning that I get high every 5 minutes, Alcohol, I don't drink alcohol, but if I did drink alcohol, I wouldn't say anything to anybody about drinking alcohol because then I'd feel like a fucking hypocrite, you know? Gets high every 5 minutes. How is that like a thing? What else do you have to say? Movie villain? Timu movie villain? Gets high every 5 minutes. What else? He's a felon. You know, honestly, what that kind of sounds like? That kind of sounds like a chick's no list. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that's like your dating list of no's. But I just want to talk to you, weirdo. I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. So how much I smoke, me being a felon, all those kinds of things are really irrelevant unless you want to fuck me and be in a relationship. Well, isn't that what it seems like? Isn't that some shit that like a bitch should be telling me? It's like, no, you're a felon. You're a meanie head. You went to you're put phones in your butt. You smoke weed too much. You're an asshole. I don't want to date you. That's what this shit is right here. This is fucking weird, bro. This is your excuses for not talking to somebody. John Laxative Felix, I don't want to fuck you. I just wanted to talk. I don't even want to talk to you anymore, but I did want to talk to you. You want to call me daddy and hold my pocket and shit, bro. I'm not into it. Making all these complaints. Like, if you were a bitch, I'd understand that these were like, yeah, oh, you don't want to talk to me because I'm a felon. I smoke a lot of weed. I get it. Makes perfect sense. Good luck. Good luck, lady.
lying, saying he was invited to Autopalooza. Lying, saying, he says, I moved the goalpost. Well, first of all, to move the goalposts, we would have to agree that the goalposts were set in the first place.
No, we don't have to agree on any specific goalposts. You've created the goalpost with your patterns. You've wanted to debate people all the time. That's your goalpost. So when you move it, that's what we're talking about, stupid, because you're not sticking with your pattern. What are you even talking? You can't justify this shit. This makes people like you look stupid as fuck. Stupid as fuck. The goalpost isn't anything we have to agree on. It's what you already been doing.
Who set the goalpost? I gave you your options. You're begging and begging and begging like
who set the goalpost? I gave you your options, though.
Like the little bitch that you are to debate me. I said, put up $1,000 since you want to debate me so bad, and let's do it on a neutral playing field. And then
No. That's not how that went down. I don't want to debate you so bad. Moronic fuck. I had a conversation with a lawyer, and this pussy made a fucking community post, a long community post about me, but didn't say my name, was too much of a bitch to put Direct D or Christopher Ruff in there. So that's when I started talking shit about him. Yeah. Yeah, you invited this.
And then you're like, "Argh!" And then someone in his comments said, if you think you're so smart and you're so confident in yourself, why don't you put up the money? And he responds, that's not how psychological warfare works. Yeah, bro, you're going to psychologically warfare me. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? And then I kept seeing.
Except it's working. Who's live streaming about me, made a post about me. He says he won't do it anymore, but he will. We've only just begun to have fun with John. I'm sure as soon as I start talking about his tax stuff from way back in the day that actually got him into this activism stuff, he'll go be mad. He'll go be big mad. Then when I talk with audit to audit, maybe, he'll go be big mad again. Oh man. And hey, the constant like talking about smoking weed all the time thing, wouldn't you think that would be like a handicap, right? So it should give somebody that doesn't smoke as much as me or at all an advantage, right? You would think it's an advantage. But you're using it as an excuse to why you won't talk to me. So you do not see it as you have an advantage? Do you see it as me having an advantage over you? I fail to see or understand the logic in saying that at all. Like you keep talking about me smoking pot all the time. Well, shouldn't that give you like a leg up? I don't know. Just my thought. Everybody talks about stoners like they're stupid or something, but I am kind of stupid, I will admit. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I definitely don't think that I'm like a super smart person at all. I just think that I'm smarter than them. That's it. It really wouldn't be that hard to have somebody come up here and completely decimate me and have me look like a fucking fool that's not going to even try to have a conversation with on the level that I have, because I understand and know my own limits. And I don't have a problem admitting them. But stupid people tend to take it personally, and they won't admit their limits. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh yeah, we gotta finish this. That's right.
And people say, Chris, they're saying Chrissy, why do you still have a cell phone up your butt? And I'm like, did that really happen? And then repeatedly. And then one of my subscribers finally sent me the clip of him saying literally that shoved a cell phone. So, and he's a self-admitted, he goes, I'm a loser. He says it himself. I'm a violent felon loser. He believes in violence. And then,
I didn't say that. Said I'm a violent felon loser. I'm pretty sure I've never said that. He believes in violence. I absolutely believe in violence. I don't have a problem using violence either when the time calls for it. If you're calling yourself a man nowadays and you don't think along those same kind of lines, there's something fucking wrong with you, bro. If you're not willing to be violent when the time calls for it, then get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't even talk to me.
And then someone sent me the clip of him saying that he stuck a cell phone. So, and then his haters keep coming over here saying, basically, why are you scared to debate a self-admitted loser who shoves things in his butt? Why should I? Put up the money or shut the hell up. I gave you your options. Put up the money or go after.
I don't even have to put up the money. I have people that have offered to fucking pay for this shit. It's the principle of it. I'm not going to jump through your hula hoops. You don't do this normally. This is him pussing out. You fucking idiot.
F your mom. Those are your options. Take my money or go F your mom. Those are your options. Or you can keep flapping your labia for 2 more weeks, but I'm done with you, bro. You're light years behind me. When you were dookie in your little dighty like you are now, I was out being some internet. Good job, bro. Oh, man, you're really showing us up. And what's funny is he has Frauditor Troll on, the biggest grifter in the world. I wish I could see these messages held for review. We've all put our phones in our butt. Come on, bro.
this is really sad right here. I really fucking got to you. How long ago did you do this? 2 hours ago? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Registered so-and-so in the chat. Wow. Where was I? Frauditor troll claimed to be an American. So this is who he's aligning himself with. Frauditor troll who lied to his audience for years on end, claimed to be an American born in.
You thought it was to get you to come up, right? No. Let me reiterate again. It was to do this. I got to you. I pissed you off. And now you're telling us how much it fucking pissed you off. He talked to Frauditor troll. Look at him. Me. Good job, crybaby.
In New York and would never show his face, used a fake name. Now he comes out, and I don't understand how he still has followers. I don't understand how Direct D still has followers. A self-admitted loser who shoves things in his butt is now hanging out with the biggest grifter in the world. He calls us all grifters. Meanwhile, he had got 20 channels. He even admits it himself. 20 different channels. So this fat Canadian tub of crap sits at a computer all day.
We got another grifter, another fat dude calling another fat dude fat. Crazy. See, this is when I know I'm not talking to a logical person right here. It's little tells like this. People that are fat, and I know it's like stupid and it's simple, but it does give you insight into if the person is logical or not. And if it's a fat dude will sit here and talk shit about another fat dude, he's not a fucking logical person. He doesn't see the world. He doesn't see the world for reality. This motherfucker looks in the mirror and tells himself that he looks like me, and then goes around and calls people fat. This is not a logical person. Yeah, how does a lot going on live streaming? I'm hanging out with him. Fuck if I know.
And just click for him. Strip videos. It has 20 channels because he doesn't want to work. Plus his daddy's like a real estate agent. So when he's like, look at $1 million house. Yeah. And when his Evander Holyfield looking wife says, look at my brand new Gucci size triple E34. Look at him. Those are houses his dad's probably showing for sale. Mad Lab Press. He made a video about Mad Lab Press. Lied. Mad Lab Press knows where he lives, knows where he goes, knows his routines. Like, do you think you can hide, bro?
Sounds like a fucking stalker to me, dude.
Then he actually shows a debate between me and a former cop. The subject of the debate was police are trained to violate the Constitution. And anyone who's followed me or anyone who follows this movement absolutely 1000% knows that the police are trained to violate the Constitution. The guy he had on said that he kept agreeing with and said that this cop dog walked me. When anyone with any objectiveness in their brain at all,
the guy you had on, retard, I was just watching it,
can see that I destroyed this guy, and I proved without a shadow of a doubt that police are
John, don't do that.
Trained at all. Can see that I destroyed this guy, and I proved without a shadow of a doubt. Trained to violate the Constitution. The guy he had on said that he kept agreeing with and said that this cop dog walked me. When anyone with any objectiveness in their brain at all can see that I destroyed this guy, and I proved without a shadow of a doubt.
He's not confident in that. You want to see a tell? John hasn't touched his glasses very many times throughout this live stream, but it's convenient that he does it right when he says that anybody that watched that could tell that I won. Watch. Let me show you guys some involuntary fucking tells right here when you're not confident in something that you say. He's adjusting his glasses. Might seem small, but yeah. You ain't touched your glasses a whole lot right there. It'd be worse if I was in person around these cats, because I'd be pointing out all your shifting, where your toes are pointing. You cross your arms when I say certain things. Fucking retards. You're 100% not even confident in the own bullshit that you're spitting on your own fucking live stream, you absolute fucking loser. You ain't touched your glasses for at least 10 minutes since we've been on this stream, and then the moment that you start talking about anybody that watched it can tell I won. Yeah. Some involuntary shit right there. All I could see is an older Chili. That's funny.
That police are trained to violate the Constitution. And it's so obvious. He's just saying that he agrees with this cop because he doesn't like me. I destroyed this guy, and I proved with anyone with any objectiveness in their brain at all can see that I destroyed this guy, and I proved without a shadow of a doubt that police are trained to violate the Constitution. And it's so obvious. He's just saying that he agrees with this cop because he doesn't like me, because I won't fall for his garbage bait. So this same guy is condones. He said he would literally take your life over a tag light. Okay. He also said civil asset forfeiture is great. He doesn't care that we're 40 trillion in debt. And on another stream, he's friends with.
I picked a good stream to watch. Oh, that made him mad.
Literal cuck who
yeah,
corner and plays with himself. I'm sure that third guy is probably Direct D. Anyway, or they're probably just trying to fish the cell phone out. Give me my cell phone back. I'm not gay. Give me my cell phone back. I'm not gay. Give me my cell phone back. I'm gonna fish it out with my wiener.
You might be gay, bro. You said that pretty fucking convincingly.
So, where was I? Oh, counterpoints. Also, that guy said it's okay to mass unalive unarmed women. He's talking about Ashley Babbitt, and he said he had no problem if there was 50 Ashley Babbitts at the Capitol, and Ashley Babbitt was unalived by a disgusting pig with a history of firearm negligence. This is who he's aligning himself with. And while he was doing a live stream, Audit the Audit jumped into the live stream. So now Audit the Audit is a
Oh, fuck yeah. We got the trifecta going on. Who else can I get into this shit, bro? I'm going to have you dreaming about me. This is great. Now you know how the cops in Arizona felt.
aligning himself with Direct D. I told you Audit the Audit was trash, bro. Audit the Audit is trash. He condones violence against peaceful people.
Yeah, John, you're trash. You're a meanie head, John.
He just absolutely rejects the fact that we are free and that traffic law ruins lives, because traffic law does ruin lives. It ruins more lives than it saves. Anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows that. Just look at Lackluster's last video. A cop stops a kid for riding a bicycle and then slams him to the ground for calling his father. And then they're like, all right, get out of here. He's like, I want your sergeant. They're like, oh, get out of here. Before we have Direct D poop out a cell phone and call his daddy. So, and Audit the Audit, dude, like, I don't know how many years ago, I'm watching one of his videos, and a guy's protesting on a sidewalk. The cops literally abduct him, throw him in the car, drive him 2 miles down the road, and dump him out. And again, he gave him like a B+. But the thing is, any violent action, Audit the Audit will find a way, according to section blah, 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 and the courts will probably decide that blah, blah, blah. Therefore,
It's not blah, 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 you fucking ignorant fool. It's the nuance that's important to understanding all of this. That's why you're bashing your head against the wall for 30 fucking years and you ain't figured nothing out. It's not blah, blah, blah. He's not right all the time. I'll give him that. Audit the Audit's definitely not right all the time. But it's not blah, blah, blah. I think that's so funny. That's what a stupid person does right there. He just fucking categorizes that shit away as blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. We don't need to understand any of the blah, blah, blah. The Constitution and your rights. And yeah. I mean, go out of the dispensary or something.
The violence that was used against that kid on the bicycle is blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
About no victim, no crime. That kid, blah, blah, blah. And any violent action, audit the audit will find a way. According to section blah, blah, blah. And the courts will probably decide that blah, blah, blah. And audit the audit will find a way. According to section blah, blah, blah. And the courts will probably decide that blah, blah, blah. Therefore, find a way. According to section blah, blah, blah. And the courts will probably decide that blah, blah, blah. Therefore, the violence that was used against that kid on the bicycle is blah, blah, blah. About no victim, no crime, no damages, no endangerment, no crime, period. No victim, none of that stuff. That's how you should base your reality. If you, mind you, all these guys believe in violence. Directees actually carried out violence with a firearm against somebody. I don't know if he had a cell phone in his butt at the time, but he did it. Audit the audit, twist himself into pretzels to give A pluses and B pluses and A minuses to cops who.
Bro, I have done all kinds of violent shit. You giant pussy. You giant fucking pussy. Yeah. Yeah. Big difference between people like him and me. Yeah. This is the kind of motherfucker you need the cops to be safe, bro. Complaining about violence and shit. Without the cops and the fear of prison and all that shit, people, there's worse people than me, homie. That's the only kind of shit keeping dudes like you safe. They cry about all this violent shit. You're so fucking dumb. But violence, woohoo. Pussy.
Blatantly violate just common knowledge stuff, right from wrong. You're not out there to hurt people. Counterpoints, doesn't care about that 50 Ashley Babbitt's, friends with a literal cuck, and a alleged PDF file. He was like taking video of him doing stuff to minors and texting it out to his buddies. But somehow he's still on the internet. So that's why I put out Mount Crashmore. And this is it, man. I'm done with him. He's gotten enough of my time. I shouldn't have never said anything to begin with, because this is what they thrive on, just lie after lie after lie. And right now I'm working 12-hour swing shifts Monday through Friday. So I'm about to go to bed. I work at 5 in the morning now. 5:30, I got to be there. So there you go, direct dumbass. I can't wait.
So he said he swore an oath recently, and now he's working 12-hour swing shifts. He swore an oath means you're a public official. So if somebody could figure out where he works and provide me with such information, it'd be much appreciated.
So the dude sends me that video of you saying that you stick stuff in your butt, dude. You stuck a phone in your butt. Is that when you do that nervous giggle when someone texts you like, self-admitted loser, self-admitted violent felon, and he's gonna tell the rest of us how to exercise our rights. He's gonna call Johnny Fappa names. Who cares? We should have millions.
Oh, is that your new boyfriend? Did I call your boyfriend? I'm sorry. You called him names. This dude's like 50, right? You're 50.
And Johnny Fappas until the whole country understands that recording in public is lawful and you don't get to attack somebody over it. And that's the bottom line, man. Because Stone Cold Felix said so. You get me, bro? Remember, direct dumb, when you were dookie in your diaper, I was an activist. Doing VHS-C, 8mm camcorder. Before there was internet, I was an activist. While you were pooping yourself, still. And then you grew up to be a violent felon, and I was still an activist. And now you failed at being a violent felon. You failed at cop watching. You failed. You're a failure.
What the fuck? You failed at being a violent felon, failed at being a cop. Bro, none of these are like career paths that you could fail at. I'm definitely confused about the failed cop watcher thing, though. Maybe some of you guys have been doing this shit a little too long. A little bit too long. You think this is like the thing This is a phase. This isn't something you fail at. It's just a phase. You know, like you're in high school and remember when me and John we were in that phase where we bumped uglies every once in a while, sword fought. You know, but it was just a phase. It's not like we're failed gay lovers or anything. What the fuck are you talking about? Exactly. So the rumored D Club is true. Oh, man. I'm a failed violent felon. That's a new one, too. I've failed everything. I'm going to go cry after the stream is over.
And I'm still an activist. Look in the mirror, homeboy. You're never going to get what you want from me unless you put up the $1,000 and try to take my money. If you believe in yourself, take my money. You can lie all you want. You can flap your labia.
Let me be clear. I am not going to pay $1,000. I'm not going to let somebody else pay $1,000 for me because you're not worth $1,000. And that's not the standard that you have been going by. It's something new that you created to avoid talking to me. So no, I'm not going to jump through your fucking hoops, dumbass. Nope. No, definitely not.
Till you're blue in the face, nothing's going to help you, bro. So pull the phone out your butt and call somebody who cares. And that's it. Any questions, anyone? It's past my bedtime.
Oh, we got 20 more minutes or so.
What's up, Let's Oppo? Thanks for being a member, man. Oh, by the way, I made that video about, I published that video about him calling himself a loser and, you know, violent felon, loser, bad person. He calls himself, he self-admits what a scumbag he is, and people still watch it. Oh, and he rails against women. Women are only good for making babies and making sandwiches, and he's got women.
And beds. God damn it. Finish what I say, bro. Beds, babies, and sandwiches, bitches. Now, that's not only for women, okay? Men can be bitches like that too. Worthless motherfuckers that you only need to be making beds, babies, or sandwiches, motherfucker. Those are usually the dudes stuck at home while the woman's working. Oh, like David. Anyway. Yeah, I love the fucking misogynistic angle because I know it pisses some people off like him. See, this is a dude getting upset about it. And those of you that sit in here and listen to me, you know I'm joking and that it applies to everybody, not just women. It's so funny. Beds, babies, and sandwiches. That's what's expected of you. And remember, when I run for president, we're going to roll back women's rights, this whole driving thing and voting and owning stuff. Like, I don't like that. No. We're going to go back to how things used to be. Okay. We're going to reintroduce slavery as well. I've talked about that. It's not going to be a race thing anymore, though. It's going to be for stupid people like John and all these other idiots that I talk about. They would be the slaves that I'm talking about. Like like people that are mentally deficient, they would be exempt from this. I mean, supposed normal functioning individuals that are like actual idiots, retards, or just stupid people in general. Those would be our new slave cattle to do whatever the fuck that we don't want to do. Because if we could change the dynamic like that, imagine how much more shit we could get done. Bro, we wouldn't have to even deal with people like this in like work, in our work industries and in our personal lives and shit. This guy won't be fucking competing with any women. He'll be doing my laundry. You know what I mean? We don't need people like this breeding. We don't need them like roaming around free, thinking and talking to anybody and spreading stupid. They need to be our cattle that we do whatever we want with. It's not a race thing. It's stupid. And what else? I'll say some other crazy shit too. What else? I don't give a fuck, bro. You giant pussy.
women that follow him. Like, are you dumb?
Yeah,
are you dumb or what?
Are you fucking dumb? Are you people dumb?
The phone, I don't think it was a phone. I think it was like a 10-inch tablet, honestly. And then he used his hemorrhoids to text people like, beep, 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 beep. Oh, frauder troll. Can you come on my live stream and try to bait John into coming on? We'll just talk about John. Because he's consistent and open about his life. Direct dumb. Direct dick sucker. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about all the people in the thumbnail. You're gonna have to rewind, man. I'm not gonna do the whole thing over again. And that's it, man. Any direct dummies that come to my comments, you're getting blocked. I'm done with you. If you want to sit around and watch a violent, self-admitted loser and bad person who shoves things up his butt, if you want to sit there and watch him for hours, what does that say about you, bro? There you go.
Yeah, there you go. What does that say about 130 of you in here? You guys are dumb. Coffee enemas are the best.
He aligned himself with frauder to troll. Complete fraud, grifter, lied to his own audience. He aligned himself with counterpoints, believes in civil asset forfeiture, believes in...
I didn't align myself with counterpoints. I never fucking talked to that dude.
Mass unaliving of unarmed women who hangs out with a PDF file allegedly and a literal cuck, self-admitted literal cuck who watches his girlfriend get railed by other dudes. So, and then Audit the Audit is now aligning himself with DirectD. Audit the Audit is now aligning himself with DirectD. Back in the day when I asked him to debate me, instead of debating me, he created a whole new channel called John Lang to respond to me. He created a whole new channel to respond to me. Go watch it. The first video on John Lang channel. He went on and on about why he wouldn't debate me. And the thing is, if you ever watch my debates, I always debate in good faith. These guys never do. When I debated Frauder Troll, I absolutely destroyed him. Like, he didn't even know what civil asset forfeiture was. And he said if the government told him he had to get a walking license, he would get a walking license. I should.
Yeah, we're definitely going to watch that Frauder Troll debate. Thanks for telling me about it. Tell me he doesn't look like fucking Chili right here, dude. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is a fucking older DeCastro. Older looking DeCastro. It's so uncanny. It's funny.
Should have kept going with the line of question. So if the cop wanted to take your man wife from behind, you let that, like, what is the limit? There's no limit for these people. They're all violent status bootlickers. All of them. All right, I got to work in the morning.
You keep saying that.
And in the night.
He keeps saying that, but we got another 15 minutes.
And I got to pass tests for this job, and I got to do a bunch of studying. And it's a job that someone like Direct Dummy could have never got. Can't be a felon. Have to pass a drug test. Like, got to have like a stable home. Maybe an electric bill in your name. I don't know. Maybe body cavity check. You can't be rolling around with a...
Yeah, I definitely don't. You just counted me out 100% on that job. You're going to get a fucking body cavity check for your job? What the fuck are you even talking about? Another fucking Chili DeCastro again. I'm telling you, bro. Tripping me out with this shit. Homie, if I have to get a job at this point in my life, I'm going backwards. Okay? I did the job thing. Then I started businesses, and I don't have to fucking have a job anymore. If I have to get a job at this point in my life, I feel like I'm fucking going backwards. Okay? You're 50, so shut the fuck up. I'm 36 on my own property, and all I got to do is stream to you idiots. What?
Device up your butt. I can't believe. And if you did stick a device up your butt, which so many people told me that's a true story, and they're gonna send me the video clip. Like, why would you tell anybody that, bro? To me, that means you're proud of sticking things up your butt, and that your wife probably pegs you on a regular basis.
Oh man. Because I don't have any shame. That's the difference between you and me. Is I don't have. Why would you tell anybody that? Because I don't have any fucking. I don't care about that shit. It's not like a shit talking point. You would never know about it unless I said something stupid. Fuck. I have zero shame in anything, dude. Nothing. I don't give a fuck. I crashed all the windows out of my own house so I could throw rocks at your fucking glass house. Stupid. That's why I said all that shit. I said all the stuff about me on the internet, and then you can get fucked when I start talking about you. Everybody lives in a glass house, right? Throwing stones while you live in a glass house. Blah, 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 blah. I broke all the windows out this motherfucker, okay? I broke all the windows out. So now I can throw stones at your house without fucking worrying about it. You just don't get it. Why would you tell anybody that? For exactly this reason.
That's it.
That's it.
We good? Hit
No,
the thumbs up, man. Come on.
we're not good.
And I can't do many videos, man. I'm Monday through Friday, 5:30 in the morning till like 6 at night. It's going to be hard to make videos. I'll do my best. I'll try to get interviews. I'm still going to try to get Bay Area transparency this month. And that's it. Tuesday's my birthday and turning 50, man. And I'm feeling it. I'm getting old. I'm getting gray. I'm getting thin. I'm having a hard time remembering people's names. I'm half the man I used to be, but then I got high.
When you're half the man you used to be when you were only half a man, what does that make you now?
I was going to shove a phone up my butt, but I skipped getting high and did it anyway. Boo, boo. I was going to call fraud or troll, and then I thought, but I did it anyway. Congratulations to Afro Man. God bless you, bro. I'm glad.
Excellent point. It ain't even worth talking to him at this point. This video proves he's an illogical piece of shit. I agree with you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Super fucking cringe. These dudes are cringe. Now, let me ask you something in the chat. Would you guys have even noticed anything about all of this shit that I've been pointing out had I not been pointing it out? I know some of you have been, you've been catching on to the fucking nonsense in this genre, but seriously, had I not pointed a lot of this shit out, would you have caught on? I know some of you would have. I know some of you would have. Those of you that are like, no, I wouldn't have caught on, that's why I'm doing this shit. And it might only be 1, 2, 3 people each time I go live, but it's going to be enough after a while. And they're too stupid to realize what the fuck is going on. These reactions like this looks really bad. Thinking that I was trying to bait you into coming and talking to me? No. It's a psychological play, bro. You just clearly don't understand the games. I got the reaction. I got the reaction when he made a fucking post. Mount Rushmore with his face, my face up there, and then everybody that I've talked to. Oh, bro, I'm fucking. You're literally you're painting pictures and you're telling me that what I'm doing is working. Thank you.
You did that to the Adams County Sheriff, and you exposed who they are. They're literally a whole gang. If you might as well just take the Adams County Sheriff's Department and swap it out with Counterpoints, Direct D, John Lang, and John Lang, bro. He's another guy who would never show his face, used a completely different voice, and then when he finally did come out and show his face, bro, look at that guy. Tell me you don't get child and.
You know what's funny is the first person that I ever talked to in this genre was Audit the Audit. before Sam Queef, before anybody else. The first fucking person that I talked to in this genre was Audit the Audit.
Enthusiast vibes off of that guy. And I think he has a neck tattoo too. Like, look at it this way. I don't have any kids, but if I did, which one of those
Another weirdo with no kids constantly talking about my kids as an attack point because you don't like what I'm saying about you. Bro. 50 fucking years old with no kids, and you think you're going to tell me anything about my kids and how I'm a dad? Talk about what my legacy is? You have no legacy, you loser. What? 50 fucking years old with no kids talking about my legacy. Homie, I got 3 kids. I got 3 boys. My bloodline's going to live on. Yours is not. The fuck are you talking about? I left a legacy on this planet. Oh, that's so sad. I wasn't sure about it, so I haven't said anything when he keeps bringing it up. But now that you just told me that you don't have any kids, makes a lot more sense. I don't know if you had kids or not. That's why I haven't said anything. But now you just said something. I get it. Makes a whole lot of sense. Talk about, this is your legacy, smoking pot. Like, okay. Yeah. No, my legacy is in the blood of 3 children that I created. And they're going to procreate. Hopefully they'll procreate. And my bloodline is going to live on. You fucking loser. Don't talk to me about kids or nothing. None of you people that don't have kids, shut the fuck up. You have nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say.
4 counterpoints. Direct dumbass. Frauditor Troll or John Lang. Which one of them would I let watch my children? Which one of them would you let watch your children?
Yeah, this is an argument based on a fallacy right here because you don't have children. You could never conceptualize that. You have no clue, and you never will have a fucking clue. Maybe that's why he talks about he's so obsessed with the phone thing. Are you like gay? Is that why you don't have any kids? I mean, it's cool if you are. I'm just curious. Is John gay? Is that why he hangs out with Lana, the fucking tranny dude?
The one that shoves cell phones up his butt. The one who lies, can't use his real.
Ooh. Can we confirm whether or not he's been with a woman? Does anybody know? Also, like
real name. The other one that doesn't show his face uses a fake voice and twists himself into pretzels to support violence against Americans. Another thing Audit the Audit would do is the proper way to handle a situation is to take it to court and not act a fool on the side of the road. How many people can afford to take anything to court? So he's saying, hey, 99% of Americans that can't afford a lawyer or go to court or it's too intimidating to do, you still need to do that. Oh, I forgot about him. Another thing he did, he made some Facebook post. He goes, hey, guys, I don't know what's happening lately with my views. My viewership has gone way down, and I've had to fire some staff. So this guy was making so much money off the backs of the auditor's work. He never did an audit himself. He's not an activist himself. He takes other people, just like Frauditor Troll, takes other people's videos and turn them into this high-produced garbage.
Isn't that what Lackluster does? High-produced garbage. Lackluster and Audit the Audit are like the 2 top channels in this genre that share police and government accountability type content. It's kind of hard to talk shit about one without encompassing the other because they both essentially make similar content. Obviously, they have their differences, but it's very similar. What am I missing here? You used to talk about Lackluster too, then, right? And I guess who else? Samuel Keene too. Take other people's videos. Yeah, I've done that too. So you're probably talking to me too. Mine's not as good as Audit the Audit and Lacklusters, though, but still.
And then he made so much money, he hired a staff to edit and put it on. And then when his views went down, he started crying. Well, I had to fire some of my staff. He has staff. That's how much he grifted off the auditing movement.
Pretty crazy. He didn't even have to leave his house either. Makes you feel real stupid for doing this shit for 30 years, huh? Having to get a job at 50 years old and crying to the tax lady about paying $200 and something in fucking property tax, you bitch-made punk. Shut up, bro. Could you tell everybody you're more jealous, more blatantly, or what? What up? I don't know this John guy, but he said body cavity checks so easily. He's inferring this is normal for him. By the way, I just tossed a $25 million defamation suit after which made the papers. Nice. Hey, Patrick, anytime you're in here, you can post your channel link. Patrick is a lawyer in California. If you guys want to go check out his channel, he posts his opinions on stuff or stuff he's doing. It's good stuff. Go check him out. Oh, Randall Newman really doesn't like him. So if you want to just subscribe to his channel and leave a comment every once in a while, because Randall fucking old Newman like stalks his channel a little bit in the comments section, you'll piss him off a lot. So if you just want to do that out of spite too, that's cool. Yeah. Newman's on one of them trips because he knows Patrick's a way better fucking lawyer than he is. And it hurts him deep down inside, so yeah. Yeah. Don't think you're going to get free work out of Patrick either, folks. I'm telling you right now, you could probably hire him in California or for some federal shit, but you're going to pay this dude a lot. Just FYI. I think he's worth it, too. I've been watching him for a while. So, I'm giving my endorsement.
And then he started crying and said he had to fire some of his staff. Like, these are the people you want to align with? Go for it, bro. Audit the Audit. You and Direct D are a perfect match. For Auditor Troll, Direct D, perfect match. Counterpoint.
Are you jealous that we're all gay for each other and we don't include you?
Wants to unalive mass unarmed women. That's your people, bro. You should all get the same model tablet, stick it where you like to stick it, and then text each other with your hemorrhoids. He said himself he had a staff. I saw the message. He had to fire some of his staff.
Yeah. I know what that's like. I ran a landscape company for a few years here in Arizona, and during the summertime, I would have more employees because obviously plants grow more and you need to do more maintenance during the warmer times of the years. And then when it gets colder, things go into like a dormant state. Sorry, things go into like a dormant state. And I laid off some employees during the winter months. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Your money wanes. It happens on YouTube too. Like, well, during the holiday seasons, we'll have a spike in revenue because of all the online shopping and the advertising and shit that goes on there's like a holiday season on YouTube where they pay creators more. And then after that, there's a steep dip that happens. And I've noticed it over the years. I'm sure other creators have noticed it as well that actually get paid. But anyway. Yeah, when you have dips in YouTube, it's not always YouTube is changing. There was AI in YouTube that wasn't there fucking a few years ago. They are changing the algorithm to support short streaming more than this type of streaming. Long form videos are literally being suppressed and shorts are being put out more. YouTube is constantly flip flopping and fucking changing all the time. So yes. Yeah. If you're running a business on YouTube, you have to account for the dips. And sometimes accounting for the dips means firing people if you run a business. You have to get a job, so you wouldn't know.
All right. Any questions? Thumbs up. What's up, John Eagle? Big Pimp. How are you? If I had a microphone, I'd drop it right now. And now you know he's gonna go into a tailspin and talk about me for the next 3 weeks. Good. It'll take some heat off the people who are actually out there in the field doing something.
Oh, really? I feel like I've been challenged.
Good. Go for it, dummy. I'm never gonna bring you up again. You're done. You're not worth it unless you come up the money. If you think you're proud of yourself and you really believe in yourself, take my money. Otherwise, go F your mom. Those were the options. Those were the goalposts that I set. And then you changed it to, oh, I don't want to debate. I just want to have a conversation now. That's not how psychological warfare works. You're gonna psychologically warfare me, dude. I'm 10 times smarter than you. End of story. Anyone with 2 brain cells that rub together can see that. And I've never stuck anything up my... Never. I don't like that. I've even had girlfriends that try to stick their digits in there, and I'm like, no, what? I turn into Elvis. Who? Thank you very much. No. None.
What? Bro. What the fuck did you just say right now? You've had chicks try to stick their fingers in the pooper shooter? In the thing? What? That's uncomfortable. Why? Why would women feel like they could do that with you, though? See, because I mean, I've been around the block a few times. I got a few hundred, no, I just got a few kids, but yeah. I have evidence that I've been around the block a few times. I ain't never had no bitch try to do some shit like that to me. That's a quick way to get punched in the fucking face. You try to stick your finger in my butt. What the fuck? Why would a chick think that that's okay to do to you or even try? What? Can anybody else share in the comments in relative obscurity if you've had if you've had this experience that he's talking about here? I want to know if this is like a normal thing or maybe they were perceiving John a certain way and tried something with him. I don't know. Have you ever had, women do this to you? Is this a thing? I've never experienced this, but maybe just weird. Lana doesn't count. Oh, that's so weird. Why would you even want to stick your finger in a dude's ass? I don't even know if I believe this shit. That sounds kind of weird. Would you want to stick your finger in some dude? What the fuck? Yeah, I know people are into some weird shit with all the Diddy and Epstein file stuff coming out. I get it, but what in the hell? Itchy butthole has sticky finger. Yeah, I'm the only guy that said no at this point. I'm noticing that. How many of you fucking weirdos got some kink like that? You're like, yep, I'm not admitting to that, but your old lady sitting next to you like, fucking weirdos. Oh, shit. Take your ring off. Just don't tell me about your weird fucking kinks. I'm not into shit like that. I don't know why he told us this. Unwanted cavity searches. Tried to fool me once. Oh, shit.
No. Why would you stick a cell phone up there, bro? Like, what? Like, why? To explain to your audience why you stick cell phones up your butt.
Can my audience tell me why I stick cell phones up my butt? How many we talking? To call my liver? What up, Brandon? Ah. Like to play in the mud? I'll play in your mud.
Come here, Papa. Explain to this guy right here why you stick cell phones up your butt, bro. Explain to him.
That's an ugly fucking dog.
Huh? Blue, I see the little blue eye. That's why I call him Blue. Right, Papa? That's it, man. Come on, John, it's just a finger. Hey, if you're into that, bro, and you're doing it with a woman, that's one thing. But, you know, what's next? For the thing is, you start with the BlackBerry, right? And then you go to the flip phone. I'm sure this is his. I'm assuming this is his progression. BlackBerry, you know, but the buttons were too ribbed. So you went to the flip phone and you had to put in there.
He's just as bad as Griftifer, man. You've put way too much thought into putting things in my butt, dude. You realize that, right? Maybe not. I don't think these dudes are that self-aware, really. You wouldn't be going into detail about what it's like to insert things in my ass and then the progressive stages that it took. Like, you've really thought about this.
flip phone, and then he went to the iPhone 1, and then he graduated to the 7-inch tablet, and then the 10-inch tablet, and by now he's probably worked his way up to a laptop. Next thing is going to be a whole computer tower. Maybe start with a mini PC and work his way up. I mean, whatever gets you off, bro. But bottom line is, you were taking dumps in your diaper when I started becoming an activist. I'm decades.
Oh, he's looping now. Oh, this is great. I think I might actually make a video about this one too. This one's good. Yeah. This one's pretty fucking good. I'm gonna put a picture of Chili next to him too, so you can see what I'm seeing. He keeps looping. Goes from talking about my butt to talking about my butt again, but when I was a kid. Y'all been an activist since you were pooping in your diaper. Like, what the fuck is up with this obsession? You have like an anal obsession.
Ahead of you, light years ahead of you intellectually, and if you think that's not true, save your little shekels, Brandon Tatum of auditing, and take my money. Otherwise, go F your mom. Those are your options. All right, guys. Have a good day.
You hear what he's saying to you, Mom?
Hey. Quantum computer. I'm on your side. You've been consistent. You actually have my whole life was wide open. I've never hurt anybody. I know I keep going back on this, but I still can't believe he sticks things in his butt. I can't believe it. You guys know my whole history. You know my whole arrest record. I've always maintained a job. That's another thing. Go get a job. I've always had a job and a side business. I make the rings, and I also had a job. It was a part-time job, but now I have that job, the ring business. I have this thing. I don't know the best I could do, and I'm working 12-hour split shifts at this point. So what are you going to say about me, bro? Keep going. Keep flapping your labia.
This Mexican is loco. That's right. We got to call him Mexican to piss him off. He said he's Greek, but he really got offended when the dude called him Mexican, or at least he seemed like he did.
Until they're sore and purple, or they start out purple, I'm assuming. You know what? Now that I think about it, if you have 2 orifices down there, you can stick a tablet and a cell phone like double duty, and then you can put tie them together with a string so you can pull it out, back in and out, Direct D style. Christy Ruff said he did a live.
Yeah, dude, this is what the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay. It makes it easier to come out. Maybe they want to. Hey, man, I'm going to stick this iPhone up my butt. Call me in 5 minutes and just let it ring.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh, this is like you're going in hard on thinking about I'm sure I'll get emails from him later on asking me for pictures after this. At the rate you're going, you're going to start asking me for pictures, weirdo.
A lot of people say he does meth. I mean, I can see it. I really can. And then he puts on a tie, and then his neck tattoo, like, hey, bro, can you be a bigger contradiction? Like, you put on a tie, and then you got a jail tattoo. Did your boyfriend this
put on a tie, and then you have it?
cell phone smuggler do that homemade? boyfriend, he puts on a tie. I mean, I can see it. A lot of people say he does meth. I mean, I can.
Oh, the meth thing. You got me. Gotta do it again, I guess. You think he likes me? Yeah, this is uncomfortable. I thought, like, they. He's super jelly. You're jelly. What the fuck, man? Yeah, you got me. You got me. Super uncomfortable, right? I mean, and you're just watching this shit. It's like, damn, that dude really got to that guy. He's like, no, he didn't get to me at all. Later.
I can see it. I really can. And then he puts on a tie, and then his neck tattoo, like, hey, bro, can you be a bigger contradiction? Like, you put on a tie, and then you got a jail tattoo. Did your boyfriend?
No, I won't be your boyfriend. And stop being jealous that I'm more pretty than you. You look like the frog that I was turned into.
The cell phone smuggler? Is that homemade? All right, guys. That's it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to make a video. I just want to get this out of the way. This is it. Final mic drop. Nail in the coffin. You're done, bro. You're a self-admitted loser who shoves things up his butt. I'm not going to debate you unless you put up the money. And I'm definitely not going to come on your channel and have a conversation with you so you could say you dog walk me even though I would own you. End of story. Take my money or go F your mom. That's the goalpost. Agree to them or go F your mom. Those are your options, bro. Or just sit there and put your phone on vibrate and have Frauditor Troll, Counterpoints, and John Lane call you on repeat. He looks like a gay vampire. The black shirt and red tie. He does. That's funny. Hard to believe John is not a professional comedian. A lot of people said that, man, my whole life. You should be a comedian. They really have.
Just revealed a whole lot about himself. Yeah.
I kind of am. Undiscovered comedian. Every time I go to a cooking job, that's what they'd say, undiscovered comedian. As a matter of fact, in one of my very first audits down the street here during the sinkhole,
I think socially, when you hear something like, oh, you're an undercover comedian, aren't you? They're not actually calling you that, bud. You realize that, right? That's like a nice way of calling you an asshole. Cooking jobs and they're calling you an undercover comedian. Yeah, they're calling you an asshole.
the cop asked me, and I said, I'm an undiscovered comedian. He's like, yeah, I like that. But he didn't like that at all. Message held for review. Never argue with someone that should have been swallowed. Biggest cage match. If I wasn't 50 years old with a torn up shoulder, I consider it, man. You know, Texas Transparency challenged him to mutual combat, but Direct D ain't about that, man. You know,
Wait,
Texas
what?
Transparency challenged him to mutual combat, but
Who?
Vegas cage match. If I wasn't 50 years old with a torn up shoulder, I consider it, man. You know, Texas Transparency challenged him to mutual combat, but Direct D ain't about that life, bro. I used to live in Arizona. I know some people.
Who? What?
It's a shame, dude, because a lot of them Arizona guys are great, like Four Corners, Fists in the Air, and
Not an
Pigs Under
Arizona
Pressure.
guy.
They're wonderful, man. Great, like Four Corners, Fists in the Air,
That's not an Arizona guy.
and Pigs Under Pressure. They're
That is an Arizona guy. You don't even know what you're talking about, you fucking retard.
wonderful, man. What do you expect with a tweaker who tweaks in a shed? ED is just another tweeter in a mobile home, a la she shed. We all have them in our town. Oh, wow. So he's basically in a Bedouin community. I don't look 50. Well, I appreciate that, man. How old do I look? 49? That's funny. Tuck police suck. Yep. Some good guys out there, man. That super tall guy with the deep voice, he was really good.
Tuck police suck, yeah.
Talk is far from actions. Let them talk. They want to act. Exactly. Smoke rocks, shouldn't throw rocks. Yep. All right. That's it, guys. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. This is it. I'm done. I'm not going to debate a self-admitted loser who shoved things up his butt. I'm not doing it. Unless he puts up the money. And I'm not having a conversation. Or, yeah, Pigs Under Pressure is awesome, dude. Notice, guys, my whole thing on YouTube was uplifting and promoting other auditors. What's his deal? What's Frauditor Troll's deal? ATA, he's just a grifter who's made probably $1 million off the backs of auditors' work, giving cops an A+ for kidnapping people and twisting himself into pretzels to justify it. I'm starting to loop here, but you get the idea. And this is...
And finally, self-awareness has kicked in. Bro, you've already looped like fucking 5 times already.
all off the top of my head. Like I could have took all this. I could have made notes and just sit there and read and read and read and read and read and just go by point by point by point by point. But I think you get the gist. Put your phone on vibrate. Here's what Direct D's phone sounds like. All right, we good? Have a good night, everyone. Much love. Direct D. Nice knowing you, bro. You were never invited to Audipalooza, bro. Stop lying. And that's why you keep saying it over and over. No one invited you. Not me. Not anyone. Not anyone else would be allowed to invite you. It's my event. Double.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a video about this because this one's embarrassing. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done this one. Oh, man.
Tap your phone screen to like. Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to go into this tangent. All right, guys. Have a good day. Appreciate all your support for the last... It's been since 2018 when I went viral, but I've had a channel since 2011, and I've had followers ever since, from the time I was scratching lottery tickets to my political discussion.
What?
To my guitar followers ever since 2018 when I went viral, but I've had a channel since 2011, and I've had followers ever since, from the time I was scratching lottery tickets to my political discussions to my guitar playing to my shooting videos.
Oh, on YouTube, scratching lottery tickets. Yeah, that's not activism, though. This motherfucker like, top of 30 years.
To my cooking videos, to my audit videos to my pullover videos to my airport videos, over 100 million views over all the platforms. My video's been stolen by so many creators. I coined copsplaining. I didn't coin him. I made him go viral. Copsplaining. I don't answer questions.
How many views did he say?
I made my video's been stolen by airport videos to my questions, to my guitar playing, to my shooting videos, to my cooking videos, to my audit videos, to my pullover videos, to my airport videos, over 100 million views over all the platforms. My video's been stolen by so many creators.
I'm at 134 million views, so what are you crying about? Motherfucker acts like he's so important and shit. I started later than you. I stopped way before you. And lifetime views on this channel are... we can see that. 134 million. I don't know if we can see that number there. And that's just on this one channel we're on right here. I know it doesn't really matter. It's just he thinks that it's some fucking talking point, but it's not. That's not even a lot. Can't see it, I'm blind. Yeah. That dude is what? Orbiting you? It's not really that special, homie. That's what I'm pointing out.
I coined copsplaining. I didn't coin him. I made him go viral. Copsplaining. I don't answer questions. I made the
Can we give him a round of applause for all these great accomplishments that he's made?
I made it nationally known and go viral. The fact that you don't have to ID every time a cop shows you that. And every time you hear cops playing, every time you hear I don't answer questions, it's because of that 20 million view video. That's what kickstarted this movement. Before that, there was auditing. But once that video came out and 20 million people saw the way you can actually exercise your rights to a cop, that's what set off this auditing movement. And that's when you started seeing one after another, after another, after another auditor come to the point now where you can't even name them all, which is great. Even though we're still a million short, you got to start somewhere. They took our rights away incrementally. We're going to get them back incrementally. Outside of some armed revolution, it has to be incremental. Run for office. Do your thing. Be a constitutionalist. Constitution, Bill of Rights, culture. No victim, no damages, no endangerment, no trespass, no crime. End of story. That's how America should be. Much love, everybody. Have a good night. I'm going night-nights. I'm going to eat something first. I'm going to eat a cheddar brat or cheddar wurst. I don't know why they call it.
He's going to eat a wiener.
Cheddar wurst. It should be called cheddar best.
He's going to go eat a wiener after spending 30 minutes of talking about my butt. Very fitting.
I just built my she shed because I got high. My wife's in the background with my kids, and then we got high. We're so proud of ourselves because we can train a dog.
Say something about...
And then I got high, and then I got high, and then I got high. Hold on, I got to answer that.
After talking about you're going to go eat a wiener, and then you follow it up with just one more little reference to my butt.
Boop. Bye, everyone.
Mm. Mm. My ass is popular, huh? Yeah, that's fucking weird. She is truly crazy, huh? Hey, did you use the like button? Oh, that blue's crazy looking on the TV. If your ass was a Chinese restaurant, I'd have a poo-poo platter. I don't care about super chats, Tommy, because too many people associate weird shit with super chats. You know, because you'll put a super chat in and I'll read it and we'll have like a good little giggle, right? And then you might follow that up and say something dumb, and then I might talk shit to you, and then your immediate go to is, I just gave you $5. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Besides, you're not getting anything for your money. I've had that kind of shit happen way too much, so I don't give a fuck. You can put money into troll if you want, but yeah, I'm gonna hurt your feelings eventually, and then you're gonna be like, I gave you money that one time, you meanie head. Just like David. Good morning from Fiendland. You enjoy cannabis, huh? Maybe cooking is his forte, yeah. Cannot UPS it to your door. What the hell are you talking about? You know how fucking illegal that is? You won't understand? Okay. Fucking dog. Seventh Element is Felix's fight song. Maybe Cavity Searches are his forte as well. I don't know, man. Under the counter medication. Yeah. Sure. Oh no, he smoked marijuanas again. In his Timu villain outfit. With his neck tattoos. Ugh. Shit. Every 5 fucking minutes too, huh? With my Timu neck tattoo. Yeah, I think I might have to separate that into its own stream too. Now that we've watched it, we can give it an appropriate title like 30 minutes of John Felix obsessing about DirecTV's Bungholio. Gonna stream tomorrow night, possibly. Yeah. I think I'll probably stream on one of my other channels too. If I do, I just have to shorten each stream. That way I can hit 2 streams on 2 different channels each day. So we can do John, we can do San Queef, and then 2 other people, Griftifer, and somebody else on the other channel. So we can make sure everybody's getting the attention that they need. I stream a lot. That shit's funny. Well, as per usual, there's a link in the chat, but I don't expect anybody to actually use it. So I'll be ending the stream here shortly.